Right then, everyone, I do believe we are live. So, here we are once again. Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to you as you join me once again for another live stream from my channel, Hybrid Model Railway. Today's stream topic is a usual stream, although the title might not suggest that. Today's stream topic, although I don't think it will happen, I just thought because we are so close to 300 subscribers, let's see if the YouTube gods will shine down upon me and my little channel today, and we'll see if we can get the 5 subscribers required during this stream to actually reach 300 subscribers. But other than that, it is a normal Saturday running stream. We've got some trains there going that I've just put on to start with, and of course I'll get your requests as always during this live stream. You will have the opportunity, as I've said, to put in your requests and get the chance to see exactly what you want to see running on the layout. We will be live today until about 6 o'clock, so we've got an hour and 40, hour and 45 there, so we have plenty of time for the usual mishaps, derailments, and of course banter with the live chat participants. We've got a somewhat sizable agendas to get through today, some important notices and some new additions to the stream, which you may be able to hear if I just keep quiet. There should be some background music playing because I am aware that the microphone I'm speaking through now does only actually pick up my voice, and it doesn't pick up any of the train's voice unless I get really close to the track. So if I be quiet, you should be able to hear some very faint background music just to fill the silence when I'm not speaking. And it's just a loop of about 23 different tracks that'll just keep repeating. About an hour and 5, so you won't hear everything repeated twice today. Anyway, without further ado, I'll roll the intro to get this stream underway, and I'll see everyone in about 12 seconds. Enjoy today's Saturday stream, everyone. Right then, so there we are. I'll just welcome people in the chat. Lewis says he's in the chat. He says he's doing good, and he says he's good. He says he's had an... Oh, crikey. That doesn't sound good, Lewis. I hope that's going to be all sorted out relatively soon. I know, it's disappointing, but this is where I would switch the camera and pop open a can of zesty drink, but I haven't got one today. I might have to go get one in a minute when I'm sure the train will be behaving. But anyway, a normal Saturday running stream today, it indeed is. And yeah, so I'll stop waffling, eat my broken rich tea biscuit, and I'll get the trains off and going. So we'll let each train have a lap as always. So, whoa, crikey. That was a bit aggressive. I keep forgetting that engine likes to take off at an absolute shot. But anyway, we'll let the 31 have its lap. I'll get everything going a bit faster later as well. So the 31's had its lap. Let's not do things in order, and we'll now set the 9F going. Rake of 7 coal wagons and a brake van. At the 31, as I'm sure you'll see, has got 2 blood and custards and 2 maroon coaches. Let's get that going. Lovely. Pete Clark, or Transport and More. Thank you very much for joining, Pete. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining. How are you? And as the 9F goes, we'll set off the HST. Lovely 5-car Virgin HST. Not too fast to start off with, we might ramp up things a little bit later. We've gone for the overhead view on the station, as you will have seen there. Simply because they still haven't got a new tripod and the leg on the tripod, which is the exact reason why I switched to do the overhead view. The leg on the tripod that's normally on this joist here is still broken. Oh dear. Derailment again. Let's I hate these. The couplings on this 31 are absolutely useless. I mean, they're supposed to spring left and right and back and forth to allow movement, but in fact the spring's just too strong and it just gets caught up like there. The coupling hooks have crossed over. There's that much movement in it. It manages to cross the coupling hooks over. It's a stupid design. I don't know why they do it, because why can't they just use normal couplings? I mean, I'm sorry. Yes, look, it's done it again. Going round that corner. It's come off again, because the coupling hooks are... Stupid thing. I hate these couplings. I'll demonstrate to you what I mean about the couplings later, but I despise them. They're useless. I think they're called kinematic couplings. It's come off again. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Right, what happens if I only put one coupling hook in? I'll line them up a bit better. Right, let's try that. I'll try going off a bit more slowly this time. And because the coupling hook can't spring left and right enough, because it's the coupling hook on the back of the 31 is supposed to spring left and right, but because the springs are so powerful, it ends up just dragging the other coach off the track. It's a stupid design. I mean, I'd like to meet what Jobsworth came up with that design and smack him round the face. Maybe if we give the Trian coach a go. No, that coupling looks too low on the 31 now. Let's try that. Alright, well, it's not dragged the Trian coach off, so we'll just bung this one at the back, but tempted to just glue some coupling hooks onto that 31. Oh, now it's uncoupled itself. Hey dear, not even 15 minutes in, and it's all going to pot. Let's try and back it up a bit more carefully. For God's sake. This is ridiculous. And the best part is, the coupling hook isn't even straight under no load. Absolutely stupid. I bet it'll drag the Trian coach. I'm aware you can't see this, but you'll be able to see incidents on corners like this when I do eventually get 3 or 4 cameras up. Sorry, Pete, I missed your comment there because I was dealing with that absolute waste of space design on the 31 there. I'm good, thanks, Pete. Good to hear you're doing okay. Lewis is doing okay, apart from that argument he's had, but as I said earlier, hopefully that gets resolved. Can I just ask, can you actually hear the background music? Because I'm sort of unable to check this in a noisy loft, but can anyone hear the background music, or does it need turning up a little bit? There should be some very, very faint background music playing. If I shut my gob, you should be able to hear it very, very faintly in the background. It's just to fill the silence when I'm not talking, if I'm honest. It's not meant really as music, it's just to stop the silence when I'm not talking, because, as I said at the start of the stream, this microphone only picks up audio when I'm speaking. If I go quiet, unless I've got 3 Trian engines on, you can't hear anything on the layout. It's not too loud, by the way, is the background music. It should just be very faint. Shouldn't be, like, making it difficult to hear me or anything like that. Pete says, no worries, George. Thank you very much, Pete. Timber Valley Productions has joined. Thank you very much, Timber Valley. How are you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. And Lewis says he can hear it, so that's good. I just can't hear it. I have got monitoring on, so I can hear a little bit of a cymbally noise in the background, but because obviously I'm speaking and I've got layout noise, you'll be able to hear it better than me because you're not in a deafeningly loud loft. Any crunching noises you may hear is me eating rich tea. Timber Valley says he's not bad, thanks. How are you? I'm good, thanks, Timber. Not too bad. Just a bit of a public service announcement here, a PSA. I am aware the stream started possibly 3-4 minutes late. That's because his kitchen's been ripped out because we're having a new kitchen. And thus we're trying to sell his dishwasher and his fridge freezer. And some woman was trying to scam my mum into paying some insurance for the freezer, despite the fact that the woman was coming to pick up the freezer from our house, and therefore, why did my mum have to fork out for insurance? But yeah, so we're trying to sell his fridge freezer, and it's ridiculous. I mean, this woman wanted to pay insurance, but she was going to come and pick it up from his house, and it was just kept sending my mum screenshots of some dodgy, make-believe, terribly designed, fake, unbelievable FedEx website. So yeah, I was trying to sort that out. Not that it required much sorting out. My mum knew it was a scam, but I was just making sure that, yeah. She was just telling me what's happened, so that's why the stream was a little bit late. It was ridiculous. I mean, it was the most fake website. I mean, for starters, the website looked like it had come straight out of Windows XP. It looked like a Windows XP browser it was been used to, view. It was absolutely ridiculous how fake it was. Let me just add some things to my agenda, because I've just remembered something. Yeah, that's that done. I have fired up my browser screen this week. There we go. Just needs resizing a little bit because I had to change which one it was. Because I didn't want you to see my agenda. Not that I'm bothered with you seeing my agenda, but my agenda kept popping up whenever I switched tabs. So I've gone on to this tab here, so you can still see that if I write, hello, my name is Bob, and you can see that. And even if I'm on my agenda, you can't see that, which is a bit of an improvement from last week. Yeah. Especially when I was switching back and forth between that browser tab and my agenda, you could see that, which I'm not bothered about, just that you don't really need to see my agenda anyway. Just missed the 9F there, but yeah. The Model Shed. Kurt, thank you very much for joining the Model Shed. How are you? You've asked how I am. I'm good, thanks, Kurt. Thank you very much for joining. I did post a comment on your premiere, Kurt. Obviously, I'm doing my stream, so I can't watch it, but I said in the live chat that I'll catch you up later. Good to hear you're not doing too bad, Kurt. I notice you've put in the chat. Always good to hear. I've been debating whether to boost the sharpness on this camera. I can never really tell if it needs doing until the stream's going, but let's have a look. Configure video. Oh, right, it's done that on me, has it? Right, fair enough. Sharpness. I'll wait until a train comes past and then boost it, so yeah. Oh, the HST is coming, that's good. So I'll boost the sharpness and see how much of a difference it makes. Because it looks alright when the trains are stationary, but I'm not sure about moving. Yeah, okay. Boosted the sharpness, that should look a little bit better. Yeah, that ballast is looking a bit more clearly defined now. That's good. Looks alright on my end as well. If you're wondering what this is, well, you should know what this is down here. This is my arm. This is my leg. And this is my chair. In case you were wondering what that is. That Trian coach hasn't derailed anymore, so that's good. Well, I say the Trian coach, it was a mainline coach before, but that coach behind the 31 hasn't derailed anymore, so or isn't derailing anymore, so that's good. Timber Valley says, I'll have to go now, see you later. Okay, Timber Valley, thank you very much for joining anyway. Good to see you pop in, hope to see you again soon, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And this down here is the headphone wire, this down here and on here is the wire to the microphone, and pen, pencils, little screwdrivers, and this is the keyboard. Be able to say I'm about to press a button, there we go. The Model Shed says, I noticed you had a Loco for sale on eBay. That is true, that was sold today. I'm not going to tell you who bought it. I mean, there's no reason for me to tell you who bought it anyway. For all you know, it might not be, well, for all you know, because I'm not going to tell you. It's, as far as you're aware, it's just some random person on eBay. But yeah, that Loco's gone, so that'll be, I'll run it in today's stream, and I'll test run it tomorrow before I do package it up ready for posting on Monday. But it will be its last public visit, at least on my channel. Before it gets posted. Good thing about this background music I've got on is that when I switch to different scenes, such as when I switch to the station camera or the mainline camera, it doesn't start the whole sequence or looped 23 tracks again. It just carries it on because it's like an audio thing. It's like my microphone. It doesn't pause and then initialize and start again when I switch scene. It's kind of good that the background music keeps going when I switch scenes. Yep, indeed, Kurt. Only 5 to go. I doubt we'll get any joy in this stream. I just thought it might be a good stream title. Rather than just calling it Saturday running stream, I thought, you know what, I might as well make it a bit interesting. Probably not going to get anywhere, but if we do, that'll be grand. Oh, by the way, I would just like to say in last week's stream was the perfectionist stream, as I call it, which is in which I try to get 10 or less mishaps in one stream, or if I manage to get less than 10 in the stream before, then I try to go for less than the amount in the stream before, and if we didn't get below 10 in the stream before, then it's just below 10. Now, last week's stream, we did end on 9 mishaps. In fact, I should just be able to flash up the mishap count here. Yep, so that was the mishap count that's left over from last week. This is not going to be on for the rest of the stream, I'm just doing it to show you, but we actually ended up with 10 mishaps last week. Because when I ended the stream, I forgot to press the end broadcast, so I'd pressed the stop streaming button, which stops the camera feeds, as you can see here, or the ones that you're seeing here, to YouTube. However, if you don't press end broadcast, then what that means is YouTube just displays a black screen. Too busy talking and didn't turn the 9F knob down soon enough there. But yeah, so it just, if I didn't press the end broadcast button, the stream would still be going, but it'd just be displaying a black screen. If I only press stop streaming, then just a black screen. None of these feeds, but only when I end broadcast does the actual black screen stop and the stream officially stops being live. So yeah, so do we have any requests? Put any in. My only request, I can hear the background music now. That's good. Oh, flipping heck! Just dropped the phone. Just pulled my controller drawer out. My phone's fallen off. But yeah, I've got it like monitoring, as if you want to say that I can hear the music through my headphones, just because it's nice for me as well. Right. I fancy doing some switching round without plucking everything off the layout. I'm aware I'm going to have to pluck some things off the layout because I'm going to have to put some trains on the layout, etc. But let's see what we can do. Right, so you're not going to see all of this, but you should see most of it. We're going to back the 31 up and chuck it into that side in there, ready for use later. But any requests, do put them in the chat now, and I'll be more than happy to run them for you immediately. Oh wow, those coaches haven't derailed on those points, it's a miracle. So that's gone into the back siding, and I'm pulling it round to the servicing shed siding. So that's at the back of the layout, so we can shut that, smash in, and we'll bring the HST into the back siding, because unless somebody wants the Virgin coaches, then there's no need for it to be there. Lewis says, please can you run the Flying Scotsman with Pullman coaches? Absolutely. I'll set the HST on a rather slow speed, so I can get everything out in time. So we can shift that round. In fact, I best get the HST in that siding before I put Scotsman on, but we can get Scotsman out ready. I do like this HST. Right. Let's see if we can do some things. Hopefully this doesn't concertina all the coaches and derail, but there we go. So I'm going to go reverse and more power on that controller. Yes. And open that side in. Yep, that's looking good. Got 3 controllers to manage here. Never done that before. Oh dear. Yeah, that ballast needs taking down a bit. I always knew that were too high. Oh dear. Oh dear. Maybe I should have just taken it off with my hands. Oh dear. Oh no, we're alright. Power. There we go. HST's in the back siding. You'll be able to see that in a minute. I just don't want to show my face on camera. There we go. The HST is in the siding. There we go. Right. Lewis, you wanted Scotsman. So there we go. There's the Chuffington. Oh, in fact, you can't actually see that HST in the back siding because the camera's normally on this joist, but it's up there at the moment. So there's Scotsman. And something rather exciting or special or interesting is happening to all of my coaches very shortly, which I will explain later on in the stream. But yes, the finally The only clue I'm going to give you is no flickering anymore for these coaches. No flickering anymore. It's like one of them countdown brain teasers when they go to the ad breaks. But that is your clue. I'll give the person, whoever can guess what's happening to my coaches, or who can remember what's happening to my coaches, because I told you a few weeks ago. Whoever can remember, I'll give you a channel shout out. Well, I'll give your channel a shout out. So there you go, Lewis. There's your request. Nope, needs a bit of a nudge. That's fine, we can do nudges. Ah. Oh, Flying Scotsman's just shot off. Come on. These coaches have to take at least one off because it's not the beefiest of engines, is Flying Scotsman. Oh dear. That's gone well. That wasn't the train's fault, it's just my inability to put coaches on the track. So I'll run 2 Pullmans because I don't want to put 3 because it can't manage 3 coaches normally. So there's Scotsman for Lewis. Oh, what's going on here? Why can't a train run over this bit of track? Why won't they run over this piece of track? What's up with it? Can't blame the couplings. Oh, come on. They're on the track as well. I don't understand what's wrong. Is it stones in the way? Not quite sure what was wrong there. Anyway, so that's Lewis's request. Next, I'm going to do, well, not 2 for Pete Clark, because, Transport and More as his channel's called, but oh dear. Derailment. But I'm going to do a request for Pete. No, I'm not actually. I'm going to do this one. I was going to do 2 container trains and then realised with the 08 with 1 and the 31 with 2 it might look a bit stupid. But there's the 08. Whoops. I haven't shut that point, have I? There we go, you can stay there. And then what I'll do is I'll back the 08 round and couple it to the coaches that are already there. Lovely. I think there's something very, very wrong over here. These coaches will not stay on the track. They'll literally just fall off. Maybe I need to force them down and knock all the stones out of the way. Right, the 08's got those coaches. Wagons. Quite a long train there, but she will manage it. Right, what is up here? Oh. There. That looked like a bit of a problem. Right. That seems okay now. Back from that bit. That's free rolling. That came off there. That's somewhat concerning. Why? Flip it round, maybe? This is somewhat concerning. Yeah. couplings are still on the outside of the coach. It's not like they're fouling on the underside. Why is the whole thing wanting to go into the siding? The points are set. I'm not sure. We'll have to try it there. I'm not sure what's up. Maybe go a bit slower. We can do slower. Right, middle line. And last run of the pannier tank before it goes to its new owner. So there goes the pannier tank. And I do... Yes. I do. I have one coach. I have one Pullman coach. Well, I have two actually, but the other's got lighting on, so I thought, well, the dodgy pickup lighting, a lit and an unlit together looks hideous. So off we go with the pannier tank. Lovely little engine is that. Really enjoyed working on it. And the 9F's just in the stable there, enjoying itself. Good news! The coaches haven't derailed. Yes! I do indeed, Pete. One of the diesels with some containers, except slightly modified today. Because I didn't feel like taking 8 pieces of very small rolling stock off the track, so I just sort of mushed 2 together. But there goes the trying pannier tank with the Pullman coach Ibis. And yes, Lewis, you were absolutely right. Well, you were nearly right. You said you fixed in the past tense. I'm actually going to fix. I actually ordered the battery-powered coach lighting today. I got 12 sets. That's 12 sets of LED tape, 12 sets of reed switches, 12 sets of battery holders, 12 sets of batteries, and 24 magnets, because you get 1 magnet per set that you order, and you get a spare one. I've not ordered all those separately. It like comes in a set. So in one set you'll get 2 magnets, 1 battery holder, some wires, a reed switch, and some LED tape. So I've ordered that today, so not next week, because that's the release and the announcement of my 2 years on YouTube Q&A special. That's the announcement next week. But the week after that, once I've experimented with putting lighting in at least one type of coach, because on video, I don't want to put the lighting in for the first time, because I want to work stuff out, and I don't want to look like an idiot. So what I will do is, because I've got 3 types of coaches. I've got Virgin coaches, I've got Pullman coaches, I've got 4 types of coaches. I've got Virgin coaches, Pullman coaches, the 2 Triang Maroons, and the 2 mainline Blood and Custard. So what I will do before that video, I will install one of the Virgin coaches with lighting in, 1 of the Pullman coaches with lighting in, 1 of the Triang Maroon coaches with lighting in, and 1 of the mainline Blood and Custard coaches with lighting, so I know where everything's going. And then in the video, I will show the installation into the 4 coaches. So I'll install, or I might even do a bit of a time lapse, a slowish time lapse. I will do, I'll show the edit, very edited, otherwise it'll be like a 3-hour long video, but I will show the basic steps to, you know, putting lighting in a Virgin coach, a Pullman coach, a Triang coach, and a mainline coach. And I'll do a time lapse. Because I'm not going to do them all in one day, you know. By the time I've worked out how to do them before making the video and getting all the stuff together, I'm not going to fit all my 12 coaches with battery-powered lighting in one day, because, you know, I'd be up here literally all day, so I might do a little bit of a time lapse. It just depends what time it is when I make the video. But I will show the fitting into at least 4 of the coaches, 1 coach of each type that I've got. So yep, and after that I will do some sort of in the dark / sunset / nighttime running, because every coach then will have lighting, and my 31's got lighting, the Marklin one in there's got lighting. The 31 behind me has got lighting, so yeah, I'll be able to do an in the dark running session then. But when I've got some street lamps, platform lighting over here, and maybe a couple of street lamps and some lighting in these houses over here. These houses aren't staying; these are just placeholders, I guess. But yep, so you were pretty much spot on, Lewis. Your tense was wrong, but that doesn't matter, so I'll give you a shout out. And we'll just bring up your channel and I'll give you a shout out. How many times can I say shout out? Oh, I'm going to have to do it a different way. Let's see. Do it like that instead. So I'm just pulling the shout out page up. Let's say shout out page. Lewis's channel page up so I can give him a shout out. I don't actually know, Pete. They're not first hand, they're not new. I got them from one of my dad's work colleagues. Sort of resin slash, they feel like pot, but they're not pots. They're like resin slash cast houses, quite ratty. But unfortunately, I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're Hornby terraced houses or Backman or what. They're certainly not kit built because they're resin cast. But unfortunately, Pete, I'm not actually sure what brand they are. Yeah, there's no markings on any of them. Sorry about that. I will have a quick Google. I might as well since I've got Google open. Right. Let's get Lewis's page up. Subscriptions, manage. I want to go down to L. C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, R, I've gone past it. Just having a quick Google for you at the same time while Lewis's channel page is loading, Pete. Have a look. I do believe the they don't come like this. I believe at least this one has been modified. I think all the gates and the guttering been painted a different colour. I don't believe they came like that as standard. I know. I do know for a fact that these are Hornby ones. I think these are Hornby Scaledale houses because these did have made in China stickers on the inside when I bought them that have just fallen off. So these terraced houses, which I suppose you could glue together, which I will end up doing. These are Hornby Scaledale ones of these, but I'm just not sure about those. I completely forgot I had houses over there until Kurt said made in China because I do remember that these had made in China stickers on that fell all over the place, all over the loft floor. So yeah, these are Hornby Scaledale ones, Pete. Not so sure at all about those ones over there. Yeah. Oh, actually, I have found them, Pete. They are. I was wrong. Yeah, I've got mixed up. These ones here have had the doors painted because these traditionally the doors just came in blue. So the original ones looked like that one there with the blue door. As you can see, that one I showed you was green. That one's sort of a turquoisey colour. These ones on this side are the ones that have been painted. These ones were actually coloured like that standard. I didn't realise that. I think I've managed to find them though. They are called, the ones on this side, these are Hornby Scaledale houses. These ones are Pocket Bond 3 terraced houses, back low relief EM 6010. If I share my screen, I should be able to do that. One moment, please. Let's try. There we go. There you are, Pete. That's what they are. I believe if you just do a search for that, you should find Pocket Bond EM 6010. Let's do a search. EM Pocket Bond. Have a look. Forgot what. Oh, it's on this tab. Oh, Pocket Bond EM 6010. Pocket Bond EM 6010. Yep, these look like them. Yes, so they are Pocket Bond EM 6010. Terraced houses, I guess. Very good quality. I do recommend them. Some of the chimneys have been broken off mine, but to be fair, I'm not too bothered about that. In fact, in my opinion, it just adds more realism. Jaden, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just finishing what I was saying before I broke off because, as you know, I have a habit of reading somebody's comment either out loud and in my head and forget where I was going. So apologies for not addressing you straight away, Jaden. But hello, Jaden. Thank you very much for joining the stream. Hope you're doing okay. And hello to Josh Goodman. Thank you very much for joining. Good to see you, Josh. Oh no. Oh no. Stop. I started playing my own stream back to me, then accidentally pressed the wrong flipping button. Pressed the wrong flipping button on YouTube and started playing my own channel back to me. What an absolute idiot. Lewis, I would like to apologise to you. It seems that I wasn't actually subscribed to you. I thought I was, so either I forgot to subscribe to you, Lewis, or YouTube has unsubscribed to me for some reason, but I do apologise for that, Lewis. I have now subscribed to you. I'll do your shout out from earlier, as I said I would do. Let's bung that in there. And get onto the browser. I have watched videos of your before, Lewis Cartwright, though. Seems like I've been unsubscribed, or for whatever reason. Might be when I was faffing around with my account the other week. Oh, I'll wait until that loads before doing it. Josh Goodman says, I've been watching for a while, but I just got permission to subscribe. Okay, Josh, that's fine. Good to see you on the stream. First time you're here, I think. As far as I'm aware. So, thank you for joining the channel. So, while that YouTube page slowly loads because my computer's running a lot of things at the moment. I would just say the only reason last week we didn't have the full story of my Hornby Class 31 and the problems I had with it, that was the video that was supposed to be coming out, the one that I won on the Hornby Advent Calendar competition. Because of video editor problems, and I'm not even going to go into how annoying it was and what problems were because I didn't really understand it myself. But the story of my Class 31 will have to wait a few weeks until I can get it refilmed for the third time. And as a result of that, the main video this week was delayed until Friday, where a stand-in main video, train spotting video, had to be put in, and that is now released. Luckily, on Thursday, there was a rail tour coming through my station. I thought, right, you know what, I'll go see it, and then that can be the main video for this week, albeit 3 days late. And this morning, I also went to see a rail tour of the same two engines, but on the other side, on the other platform of my local station. So that video will come out when I've seen a couple more trains. Somebody called D has joined the channel. Thank you very much for joining, D. I don't know what you're saying because I don't speak Italian, but luckily, looks like Jaden does. Thank you for that, Jaden. I mean, I do speak Spanish. Well, I say I speak Spanish. I don't really. I take Spanish, but it's absolutely useless. Google Translate. Oh no. Hi everyone, how's your day going? I guess on the main line, can you say to D that I thank him for joining the stream and it's good to see him here? Can you say that to him in Italian? I would try and post it on my phone, but I don't really want to lose my chat. But if you could say something like, thank you, I say, or the person running the stream says, however you want to word it, thank you very much for joining the stream. That would be good. Jaden, you could do that. Eh? I know it's one of the most spoken languages, but I can't speak it. Not very well anyway. Hang on a minute. Is somebody having a laugh? No, I don't believe. Right, I haven't looked yet. I haven't looked. I think we should. I think we should do this moment together. All right. I think we should do this moment together. You ready, everyone? People are saying in the chat I'm on, somehow, by some miracle, I'm on 299 subscribers. So, let's have a look. Let's do this together. Let's go to youtube.com/Highbrook. That's not how you spell Highbrook. youtube.com/Highbrook and Model Railway. I haven't looked at my subscriber count. 3, 2, 1, bam. And it's not loading. Typical. Still haven't looked at the subscriber count. I'm going to wait until I'm going to sit here until it loads. Don't care how long it takes. I'm going to sit here and wait. Oh wow! Crikey, we are actually on 299 subscribers. Smashing. It's not bad, is it? Well, everyone, thank you for getting us to 299 so far. Can we hit 300? This laptop normally loads web pages like this just fine. It's just because I'm running so many things. But yeah, thank you for 299, everyone. We will see if we can get to 300. Thank you very much for your support. 4 subscribers in one stream. That's it's quite good. I'm not going to force you to wait that to load again. But anyway, while we're on about channels, Lewis Cartwright earlier did answer the question. I said, what upgrade is coming to my coaches? And the clue was no flickering anymore because the coaches that are now coming on this track have been pulled by a Flying Scotsman. So this coach and another coach which isn't on the track the lighting flickers on there quite a lot as well. So Lewis answered the question. The question, well, the clue was no flicker anymore, and that's right. He said, bit of a memory recall, bit of a fun challenge to see who could get a shout out, and he correctly remembered that was fitting battery powered light into all 12 of my coaches. So here is Lewis Cartwright's channel. He's on 72 subscribers, so he's really not far off 100. So if we could all go and show Lewis some support today as well, that would be absolutely amazing. Lewis has got a variety of video on his channels, as you can see by the main page there. He does shorts as well, and he does all sorts of different transport videos. I say transport, but as you can see here, he's done some cars / tractory stuff at the top at Llama Farm Show, and he's got many videos of trains in real life, so train spotting, and also a lot of really nice short videos on his model railway. So yeah, that is Lewis's channel. If you like train spotting, if you like farming, if you like cars, if you like model railways, go show Lewis Cartwright some support. And that was Lewis, the winner, I say winner, who got his channel shout out from earlier. So there you go, Lewis. And I'll get off that screen now. Archie McDonald has put in the chat, 300 sub, let's go. I will refresh my YouTube page. Oh, Jesus. Crikey, we're on 301 subscribers. Wow. Let's do it again. Let's go over to the browser. I have looked this time. I did refresh my page on my phone that I've got the chat up on, but I'll put it on the browser when it eventually loads. But I do believe we are on 300 subscribers, and Archie McDonald was the 300 subscriber. 300th subscriber. So thank you very much to Archie McDonald, and forget it, I'll wait for this browser to load a bit later. But thank you very much, everyone, for this amazing achievement. Yeah. Bit lost for words. On the main line says, or on the main line did say, go on, laddie, 400 in one stream. I think you meant get to 400, didn't you? That'd be amazing if we got 400 subscribers in one stream, but I don't think that will happen, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for that timely achievement. Just over halfway through the stream, and we've managed to get 300 subscribers. So thank you very much once again, everyone. Really do appreciate all your support for my little channel. At the moment, I think quite recently we passed the 50,000 total views mark, and today we have hit 300 subscribers, and we're actually on 301 subscribers now. So once again, can't say thank you enough, but thank you everyone for a whopping 300 subscribers, actually 301 now. And thank you, as always, for all your support that you show for my little channel. It's quite good, actually. So I've managed to hit 300 subscribers on YouTube before 2 years on YouTube is up. So yeah, 16th of May. So how many days is that? 9 days. So 9 days before my 2 years on YouTube anniversary, I've hit 300 subscribers. And yeah, thank you very, very much to everyone. However, there will be no 300 subscriber special because my 200 I did what I did was I did a 100 subscriber special, and then I decided not to do a 200 and 300 subscriber special because I wanted to do a 250 subscriber special for 250,000, and I thought, you know, if I do 200 and then do 250 for 250,000 and then 300 for, you know, a nice round 100 number, I thought that might be taking the mick a little bit. So yeah, I decided not to do a 200 or 300 subscriber special because I thought that'd be taking the mick a little bit. So the next subscriber special will be the 400 subscriber special. I will do a little quick, you know, short 2-3 minute video saying, you know, thank you for 300 subscribers. I won't just do it on stream. I will put an actual short video announcement out thanking you for 300 subscribers, but I'm not going to do like a big special like I did with naming my 3 main running lines or naming my station or anything like that. So yeah, I will put a short video out though. But yeah, can't say it enough. But thank you everyone once again for 300 subscribers. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you very much once again. Kurt said, you know when I said you'll hit 250, I said this time next year you will be at 1,000. That actually might happen. Yeah, unfortunately, you're 2 months late to that. You said that March 2021, and obviously we're in May 2022, but maybe March 2023 I might have 1,000. Who knows? It'd be certainly good if we could. How many subscribers did we start this year on? I've got my YouTube timeline. So we're at 51,000 views as of the 1st of May. And we were on 264 subscribers at the start of this year. So 301 minus 264. Not 361, 301 minus 264 is 37. So 37 subscribers in 5 months. 37 divided by 5, that's just over 7.5 subscribers a month, which is about average for me. Yeah, so that's good. Archie McDonald has said, right, got to go. Thank you very much for joining, Archie. Thank you very much once again for being the 300th subscriber. Obviously, I don't have favourite subscribers. I do I do appreciate all my subscribers and all my viewers the same. But thank you very much for being the 300 subscriber, Archie, and thank you everyone once again for your support. On the main line says, by the way, George, I would suggest learning Spanish. I am actually taking a Spanish GCSE, Jaden, but yeah, I'm just not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying it, and to be frank, I don't think I'll get anything more than maybe a 5 in it or a 6, but I'm not particularly bothered. Everything else I kind of want, you know, ideally, I'd like more than a 7, but, you know, I don't think Spanish is going to be possible. I don't particularly like learning Spanish. My teacher's really nice, I just don't like the subject, unfortunately. However, on the contrary, Jaden, you've said it's one of my favourite things to do. Timber Valley says, hello again, folks. Welcome back, Timber Valley. Thank you very much for joining. Nice to see you once again, and good to see you at 301. Yes, just got it in the last 5 or 6 minutes. I'm not going to do a shorts, Jaden, just because, you know me, I like to go over everything and I don't want to make it rushed. And I feel like, you know, if the short did blow up, which is very unlikely because the only YouTube shorts I've had blow up are the ones where I've got, you know, trains running. I feel like I shouldn't really milk it, because if it does blow up, I'd probably feel a bit guilty of using one achievement to then, you know, if the YouTube shorts did blow up, I'd probably feel a bit guilty about that. So I won't do a shorts, I'll just do a 2 or 3 a minute main video, or just a not shorts video. No, Kurt, I hit 250 at the end of just at the end of 2021. I'll be able to tell you in a minute. If I pull up my sheet. 250 subscribers, I can tell you when we hit that when I've stopped the pannier tank. There we go. So I hit 250 subscribers on the 27th of November 2021. But obviously, because I had to do my end of year Christmas special and I was making end of year videos, I didn't have time to make the 250 subscriber special until probably around a month or two ago. So yeah, we're not doing too bad, and that's all down to you guys. So thank you very much. The whole of the 08's train won't fit in the platform, but let's throw it there. Timber Valley says, request, please could you run your 2 strongest locos doing a tug of war? Right. How would I do that? I mean, it's not like I can put, you know, 1 train here and 1 train here, tender to tender, because they just run the same way anyway. I'll have to have a think about that. I'll have to have a think about that. Anyway, it's requests time once again. It went on a little bit, did that last request session, but it doesn't matter. We've still got roughly 45 minutes left. So if you would like a request, do put requests in the chat now, and I will be more than happy to run it for you. You can't, unless not everyone wants ones. Not everyone wants one. What am I trying to say here? If not everyone wants one and there's 1 spare, then you might be able to have 2. But for now, just put 1 in the chat. On separate lines with string on their couplings. Right, I tell you what, let's see if we can do that. Still put your requests in the chat anyway, folks. And after I've tried to do this tug of war, I will run your requests. So let's try a tug of war. Let's try it over here on the Gresley line and on the Riddles line. And I know what's going to be good for this. I forgot I had all this in my box of bits. Kurt says tornado with Pullman, so yep, I'll do that after this tug of war. Let's see what we can do. This is all my packaging. I don't know why I had to put it in there. I'm not putting this back in on stream. It's too much of a waste of time. Get out. I've got some SCART lead wire, which will be good for this because it's quite small, easy to tie, but easy to cut. Maybe try on points. I've done that before. Okay. Oh, that's my new pair of wire strippers for stripping thin SCART lead wire, because my other wire strippers didn't go thin enough. Let's see, where are my snips? Take some of this SCART. Oh, in case you're wondering what this was out of my old drill, or sort of hammer drill arrangement, out of my dad's old drill that blew up after he used it to stir paint. Let's use red. I'm not particularly bothered about cutting this. I've got tons of other stuff. So let's snip a length of this off. Now, I do happen to know my 2 strongest locos. I think it used to be Golden Eagle before her chassis warped. It used to be Golden Eagle and the Lima Class 66, which Kurt, or the model shed, has now got. So I can't use the 66 because I haven't got it anymore, and I can't use Golden Eagle because the tender frame chassis is warped, meaning that only 2 driving wheels out of 4 touch the track. However, I do have the Marklin engine, which is the current strongest engine I own. So let's get her on the track. This is very, very powerful, full die-cast loco body and a traction tyre. 2 traction tyres. No, Kurt, I still need to order the chassis for that. So we've got a bit of SCART wire. Now, what's my other next strongest engine? Nothing will beat the 03.10. It's not Flying Scotsman. It's not the pannier tank. The Flying Scotsman can do 3 coaches. This can do about 3 coaches. Might be the 9F. It's not the... It would be the HST if the traction tyres are intact, but they are slipping and they need replacing. We can't use Golden Eagle. It's not the D11. It's not any of the 04Os. Right, let's try it with both. Let's try it with Tornado. And let's try it with the 9F. Good thing about SCART with lead wires, I can just snip it off. So, gone a bit off topic of this running stream, haven't we? But it doesn't matter. So, I'm going to try and tie a bit of SCART lead wire around the coupling here. And my knots not making is hideous, but you won't be able to see this. But I won't tie it too tight, so I can still slit a knife across it to undo it, because it is very, very fine wire, which is why I had to buy some new wire snips, wire cutters. Let's give that a bit of a test. You give that a yank, that's not coming off. Good. Right, and I'll do a full length, like this. And let's do, does Tornado have removable couplings? Yes! The 9F doesn't, because I glued them in, because they kept falling out. So, we'll tie a knot in Tornado's coupling. There we go. I think the background music's coming to an end. I'll have to restart that. I'll do that now. Yeah, properties, loop. Okay, it's already on, that's fine. So, let's stick the coupling in the back. It's now got the wire tied onto. Let's give that a bit of a yonk. Yep, that's fine. I do have a spare NEM coupling if it breaks, so it doesn't matter. So, there we go. So, we'll get the 03.10 back on the track. In fact, actually, I glued the holders for the NEM couplings in place on the 9F. I didn't actually glue the coupling that... I didn't glue the bit that... I glued the fishtail, the receiver end for the coupling in. I didn't actually glue the plug end or the actual bit where it couples. I don't know if you can see, but there's the coupling. In fact, there's the coupling here which isn't glued in, and then there's this bit here. The bit that holds the coupling is what I glued in, so I should actually just be able to pull this one out and stick it in the 9F. That wants to go on there. I won't break them, Kurt, it's alright. If I do, I've got spares. And here goes Tornado. Nothing will beat it, but it'll be interesting to see how far it can drag it around the track. I've left enough room to go around corners, because the 3rd and 4th radius line on the Gresley and the Riddles line go, you know, round with each other, and it's only the 2nd radius that goes a little bit further afield. So, let's go. I'll give Tornado the chance and give her the beans first. Ooh. Right. Interesting. Tornado's not strong enough to pull the engine under no power on the track. Let's give it a go. Let's turn it up to full speed. Nope. Tornado is not shifting it, and this train hasn't got any power to it. So we know what's going to happen. Let's do it anyway, because it'll be funny. Let's watch Tornado. Oh no. I haven't thought this through, have I? There's still stuff in the way. Oh no. The tender for the 03's come off, but that's fine. Oh, now it's completely stopped. Will it go? Will it go back on? Maybe it. Maybe the wire could have done with being a bit shorter. I mean, it's not exactly an apples to apples comparison, is it? Of strength. I mean, one engine's about 50 times stronger than the other. Let's try again. Oh no, the tender just comes straight off. Oh, Jesus. If I get it onto the straight, it'll be alright. Need to get the wheels on. This tender's so flimsy. The loco isn't, but the tender is. Right, okay. We'll be alright now we're on the straight. I'll just get it going by hand, otherwise it will derail. But there we go. I could double head, but I already know that Tornado's going to lose. There we go. You can see Tornado. Yeah, she ain't got a chance. I mean, I can reset it. If I move them both along the track like that. Yeah, you can see that the 03's got it. Tornado ain't got a chance. Not even on full power. I wonder if she'll actually make it. No, she's not going to make it around the corner. Right, so she's not going to do it. Let's get these engines off. So I think next thing is to try the 9F. I don't think the 9F will be able to pull the 03 along the track either, but we can try. Was a request after all. Before we do that, let's tidy up a little bit. Nothing will beat this engine anyway. I'm not going to do tug of wars with the rest of my engines because could do it as a video though, but nah. Yoink the coupling out. The 9F won't shift it, but we'll do it anyway because it's funny. Is the red loco metal? Yes. The loco body and chassis is metal. The tender body is plastic, and the tender chassis is metal. So yeah, it's all metal, and it's got 2 rubber traction tyres, and it weighs about 0.5 kilogram. So it's flipping heavy. Right, will this come out? Yes. There's that coupling. Slip that one in. Good. And we'll get her onto the 4th radius. Right, I will do it at this end because I'm expecting them both not to do anything. There we go. Nope. She's not going to do it. That's full beans and that's full wave. She's not moving. If I do it down here, you'll be able to see her rods moving. Yeah, she takes up the slack alright. Watch. There's a little bit of a jolt there, look. Yeah, just bounces it up and down. Unfortunately, nothing can beat the 03. Didn't think it would. It's a beefy thing. Right, let's very quickly watch the 9F getting comedically dragged along the straight because it's funny. And then we'll actually get on to running some proper trains. But interesting experiment, Timber Valley. Might have to do it as a video. Might. I'll consider it. Off we go. And power on for the 9F. Yeah. It ain't gonna happen. Right, let's get cracking on with doing some proper trains for the last half hour. Let's crack on. So, Kurt, you wanted Tornado with Pullmans. But thank you for that, Timber Valley. Very interesting request. Very strange request, but interesting. What's up with Tornado's smoke deflector? Interesting request, but a weird request, but very interesting nonetheless. Where are my snips? But yeah, I think I'll turn that into a video. That could be quite an interesting tug of war series, could that? So yeah, thank you for the request. And subsequently, thank you for the video idea. There's the scout lead off that one. Right, Kurt, you wanted tornado with Pullmans. Anyone else got any requests? I mean, after all, even though this was a Running Trains live stream, these streams are ultimately just a YouTube get-together session on a Saturday, where we mess about and talk about trains and have fun, I guess. So there's nothing wrong with going off topic a little bit, and yeah, especially since we hit 300 subscribers. Thank you all very much once again. Don't see anything wrong with mucking about a little bit. The model railway purists will now hate me, but sucks to be them, doesn't it? So, Kurt, there's your request, and the tornado still hasn't got its coupling back. Let's remedy that very, very quickly, otherwise she won't be pulling anything. Come on, you stupid thing. There we go. Thing is, with tornado, you get it coupled, and then you have to lift it. You get it railed, and you have to lift it up to get it in the drawbar. Anyway, Kurt, there's your request. Blam! Jaden, I don't have the 66 anymore, but I can do the 31 for you. Let's have a look. Timber Valley said 9F versus Tornado, and then Kurt later said try Tornado with 9F. So you know what? I think I'll do that. I'll stick Tornado and 9F on. I'm not going to do the tug-of-war thing, because I've already snipped the coupling hook. I've already snipped the wire off. However, I will put Tornado and 9F on the same track. I don't want to do all the experiments you're suggesting. Not because I'm cruel or anything, but simply because if I save them for the video, then the video will ultimately be more interesting and less expected, and you'll be less familiar with what will happen. But there we go. We'll do a double-header with Tornado and what's going on here, and the 9F. Off we go. Whoops. There we go. Valiant efforts, but unfortunately not good enough. I've got bits of SCART lead wire. SCART lead wire is very useful. If somebody is, you know, ripping out an old VHS player or something like that, and they've got a SCART lead they don't want, then just nibble through the plastic at either end and snip all the wires off from the connectors, and take back the black insulation on the outside, and you've got like 24-ish meter long wires. So that's what I'm going to be using for all of my lighting circuits. Old SCART leads. This was my grandma and granddad's SCART lead that I cannibalised all the wires out of, because they were ripping out an old like VHS player or cassette player or something when they put the new DVD player in that they bought in. So I said, can I take this SCART wire? And my granddad were like, why do you want the SCART wire? It's really old. And I'm like, yeah, but I can nick all the wires out of it. So we're like, all right, fair enough. So there we go. I'm not looking too bad. Look even better when that fourth coach is lit up. On my main line says 31 with freight. Yes, I would try and do the loco switch over live, but that'd mean moving the HST and that. So I'm just going to have to take the headset off for a minute and fetch everything over. So one moment, please. Just background music for the next couple of seconds while I get everything sorted. But we've got one last request. We've got one last request space open. So anyone wants another request, pop it in the chat now and I'll do it. Okay, go in silent on my voice for just a couple of minutes. Right, folks, I'm back. Just got that to fetch that 31, and there were no point putting the headset on. I just thought, bam, I'll get the request going. That's it. We haven't had any more requests, so I'll put my own on. Actually, we haven't had the D11 on for a while. Probably not run for a good few weeks. Let's get the D11 on. Hate that coupling. It's the worst thing in the world. Got anything? Oh yeah, we have. No. Going silent again. Need to fetch some coaches. They're in a backside in there. Can't reach because I've got a wired microphone. One moment, please. The aliens have returned George for the second time. He has no longer been abducted. And off goes the D11. Oh, sorry, Timber Valley. I thought that was an idea for Kurtz. I thought that was a suggestion for a video on the Model Sheds channel. Sorry about that. Probably would have to save that for a video anyway, because it just ended up with it. I've tried it before. Not on stream, but I have tried it before. And unless I was very, very careful, in which I can't be very careful on stream, because there's always buttons to press and things to do. Everything, literally, it jerked. I did it once. Very similar to when I tried to film the 03 video. Go through my YouTube shorts, you'll find it pulling a massive trailer. I did try to put every engine on. Not in a video, and it literally just went, and every single piece of rolling stock fell on its side. It was an absolute pain. So, yeah, I might have to save that for a video, or when I've got some engines, 3 or 4, 5 engines that can match each other's speed. I've got pairs of engines that can match each other's speed, but not every single one. But yeah, I would have had to decline that request anyway if I'd have realised that it wasn't a suggestion for Kurt's channel. Right, going back to the agenda, which I've completely forgot about, is that my... Oh, hang on, I've already mentioned that, actually. Oh, I didn't realise it, but without looking at my agenda, I've actually already naturally gone through everything I wanted to say. Forget about that. Tornado and 9F do work very, very well together. Lovely. Do you know what? I've done quite a lot of talking today, so for the next 5 minutes I'm going to treat it a bit like a video running session. I'm going to stop talking, I'm going to mute the microphone, I'm going to up the background music level, and I'm going to let you just watch the trains go by as if you were train spotting on the line side, or in the case of this camera, by a drone. But anyway, so I'll just say bye to Timber Valley, and I'll mute my microphone and let you just watch the trains for a little while. Timber Valley has said, I've got to go now, so I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much, Timber Valley. Thank you very much for joining the stream, your requests, and your wacky tug of war video. Thank you very much for the inspiration for the tug of war. Well, I say thank you for your tug of war live stream request, and thank you for the idea of doing it as a video. So yeah, I'll definitely add that to my list of video ideas that I've got saved on my phone. Thank you very much for joining once again, Timber Valley, and enjoy the rest of your evening. I've just realised I changed this from 300 to 301. Changed it from 301 to 300. I need to change it back, don't I? But there we go. So, I'll mute the microphone, up the background volume, and enjoy the trains for the next 5 or so minutes. Right, folks, I'm back. Not sure about you, but I right enjoyed that. If you saw me and doing this, it's because I was tapping my leg. Probably tapping it a bit too hard, to be fair, to the beat of the music. My parents probably thought I was a raging hippopotamus about to come through the ceiling. But, nevertheless, I enjoyed that. I'm not sure if... I think you lot did, but I certainly did. Very nice just to take a minute out, enjoy the new background music that I've added just to fill the silence when I'm not speaking. And yeah, I think I'm going to do them. I think I'm going to do them 10-minute or so sessions in every live stream. And also, as I've been putting in the chat, I'm going to do some shout outs in the 2 years on YouTube Q&A, which is launching on Tuesday. And I'm going to start doing at least 2 shout outs every stream as well, now that I've got this browser screen functionality, which doesn't seem to be working. Oh, it is now. Probably because the page needed reloading. But yeah, I'll definitely do some more shout-outs now I've got that facility worked out. And it's a good job this isn't a mishap stream, because we've had loads today, and don't know why that's been a question mark. Should have been an exclamation mark. Oh, and it's not been central this entire time. We definitely good job this week's stream isn't a mishap stream. Anyway, that's that fixed. You're very welcome, Lewis. I don't know if you were in the stream earlier. Oh, actually, I've just had to refresh my page because my Wi-Fi is not handling my streaming. We're actually on 302 subscribers. Amazing. Thank you very much again, everyone. Lewis, I'm not sure if you were in the stream earlier when I said this, and if you weren't, it doesn't matter. But I did do a shout out for your channel, and I said that I thought I was subscribed. Either YouTube's unsubscribed me, or when I was going to subscribe a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, I probably got distracted or something like that. Honestly, I haven't got a clue why I wasn't subscribed. I should have been subscribed, but I wasn't, so apologies for that. But I am subscribed now. Should have been subscribed a lot longer ago than that, but never mind, I'm subscribed now. But you are very welcome, Lewis. You're on 73 subscribers now, I think. I can check. So yeah, we'll get you there, Lewis. And same to Pete Clark and on the main line. Jaden will get you to 200 subscribers, and Pete will get you to 300 subscribers. Don't worry, we'll all get there, or where we want to get eventually. Jaden, you're not honestly that far off. Pete, trying to find you. Oh, you're in the T anymore. You're in the T, aren't you? Not the not in the P. Yeah. So yeah, we'll get you there. And Lewis, now that I am actually subscribed to you, you're on 70. Should be on 73. Because I subscribed not long ago. Jaden's on 132. Oh, it must not have updated on my screen then. I think I said, yeah, it said 131 for me. Yep, Jaden. It is indeed. Next up for me is 400. I can make the joke I did at 240 subscribers and say we're at like a... When I hit 240 subscribers, which I believe was also midstream, I said we've hit mains voltage because 240 volts is mains voltage in the UK. So when we get to 415 volts, I can also make that joke because that's the 3-phase power voltage. And don't ask me to start explaining 3-phase because it'll take another 3 hours. But yeah, when we get to 415, I'll be able to make the... Oh, we're at 3-phase 415 volts voltage next. So yeah, 400 next for me. 200 for Jaden next, and 300 for Pete Clark. Right, folks, we've just gone past 6 o'clock and we're at nearly an hour and 50. It'll be an hour and 50 by the time we've finished. So we'll get slowing the trains down the last lap or so, and we'll begin bringing the stream to a close. Yes, we all still can gain subscribers naturally, but especially with such a niche topic as model railways, and especially when, I'm not an adult, you know that. I'm not going to tell you how old I am, but I'm not an adult, especially when you haven't got money you can just throw at it whenever you feel like. And even some adults haven't done that, but especially a lot of channels on YouTube, a part of their development, and I'm not saying this is bad, but part of their development is because they are, they can buy new things, they can buy, new cameras and better quality equipment, and they can buy new engines to do reviews on, and, more scenery to do tutorials on, whereas, people like me, I just, to think about what I'm going to spend my money on next, so... Especially when you haven't just got money you can throw at it, and especially when you're a niche topic of model railways and model trains, then it's good to help each other out. Right, this time around we are going to start bringing the engines to a stop. First up to be stopped will probably be the 31 or the 9F. It's looking like the 9F at the moment. Oh no, it's going to be all three at once trying to stop here. Oh dear, this is not going to end well. Oh, it might actually just end alright. Perfect stop, yes. Perfect stop, yes. Oh, this is going to be good. Perfect stop, there we go. That's what we like to see. 3 perfect stops. Obviously, the engines in real life would be past the platform at this point, but I'm not showing you coaches because you want to see the engines, don't you? And on the main line is on 132 subscribers. Very good. Ow, I'm just flipping out. I've just proper schwacked my finger on the end of the controller trough on this corner of wood, but obviously it runs across there. But yeah, that is the end of today's stream. Can we get what was the title? Can we get 300 subscribers? Can we reach 300 subscribers in this stream? Let's find out. So the answer to that was yes. And I suppose what I can do now is flash up the challenge completed. It wasn't really a challenge. It was just really supposed to be an interesting topic title, just instead of a normal Saturday running stream. But nevertheless, we managed to get 300 subscribers. Right then. So, thank you everyone for joining me for today's live stream. It really has been wonderful to see you all here today, and thank you especially to the new folk and the new subscribers and the new viewers who have joined my channel during today's stream. I do know there's been a few who have subscribed to my channel today, and I do know there's been a few who haven't previously been on but have either subscribed or started joining the live chat, and I do thank you all for that. And I also thank those people who gave me your weird and wonderful requests today. Do expect a tug of war video to be coming soon. I'd certainly quite like to do that. Very easy to make as well, but also interesting to watch, which is good for me. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed watching the stream as much as I have had running it, and as I always say, these weekly streams really are one of my favourite types of content to produce and make. So, thank you all once again for 300 subscribers. I, really cannot say thank you enough, and it's an absolutely amazing achievement, and, all I can say is thank you ever so much, everyone. Whether you're a viewer, whether you just pop in when you notice I have a live stream, whether you're, a devoted viewer and subscriber and watch every single bit of content I put out, or whether you're just, as I always say, if you scroll past my videos and think, that looks interesting, I might watch it later, it really does help. So thank you all very, very, very much, infinitely much, for 300 subscribers, and we're on 302 at the moment now, and that is an absolutely amazing achievement. No subscriber special for 300 because I didn't want to milk it because we've just done one at 250. But the next subscriber special will be the 400 subscriber special, and that's when it starts getting big. that is a major goal, but the next major goal is 500 subscribers, because then I get access to the community tab, and then I can start posting, short updates and, and videos and pictures. You've seen the community tab, so if a video's not going well, I can let you know on there. So yeah, next subscriber special is at 400 subscribers. Next big milestone is 500 subscribers, half of 1,000, and that'll be when I unlock the community tab. So yeah, to close off today's very good stream, a very good end to a week that has otherwise been quite poor in terms of content. My video schedules have been blasted all around, all over the place, and yeah, it's been good to end on a high note of a week that for content wise hasn't gone very well because of editing problems. But anyway, to close off the stream, I will hopefully see you at the same time next week. Oh, actually, no, you won't see me Saturday next week. I forgot about that. We're not here. We're in London next Saturday. So yeah, unfortunately, I won't be seeing you next Saturday, and I'm not going to try and make a video to put out. We'll just have to have a week without a stream because it's too much of a rush to try and make the main video for this week and the shorts, and then try and, make another video, if I can't do a live stream, unless I've got loads of spare time in the rest of the week because it's holidays or whatever, then I won't try and put a replacement live stream as well out. So yeah, unfortunately there will not be a live stream next week. Sorry for the late notice. I will put a short video out explaining that as well. I'll probably attach it onto the end of my 300 subscriber thank you, which I'll release on Tuesday, along with my video of announcing the 2 years on YouTube Q&A special, and that is the launch of that on Tuesday. Anyway, I think I've waffled on, or I think I've spoken enough at the end of the stream. What am I on about? I think I've spoken enough today, and I would just like to say thank you all very much once again for joining this evening. Take care, enjoy the rest of your evening, and bye for now. Cheers, folks. See you later.